What'd you guys think?
Good win. Good win for sure. I seen your pictures. I just checked those out.
It seemed like a little ragged to start. When did you feel like you got locked in? What did you guys do to kind of get into a rhythm?
Yeah, they have a little different defensive style than a lot of teams we've played, and frankly, a lot of teams in the country. So we knew going in we had to get adjusted, and we talked about trying to get adjusted as quick as we can. But that also meant we need to start the game better. I mean, just as a whole, something we struggled at the last 9 games. So getting off to a better start. Really, if we can't score right away, then let's make sure we're locked into the defensive end of the court and take pride in that. But getting off to a better start with our activity, our deflections, steals was a big part of the win.
So again, it's got a lot of guys involved. Of course, the game. Just how do you feel about how guys work together, playing different groups, all that?
I think that we picked it up on defense. That kind of led to a lot of our transition points and stuff like that. And whenever we get our defense going, that always sparks us on the offensive end.
Brandon, is there something you can point to the slow starts offensively or just in general?
No, I mean, it comes down to activity and starting the game, taking more pride, not being lackadaisical to start the game, not taking the first 4-6 minutes to kind of wade into the game. And I mean, you can't always control if shots are going to fall, right? Some nights are not going to fall right away, and you hope over the course of the game that they do start to fall. But the one thing you can control is rebounding, hustle, effort, and that's something that we've talked about. There was definitely a targeted effort tonight to make sure we started the game with more activity and played harder.
Brandon, on a night where you know their team that forces a good number of turnovers, but how do you guys feel about, yes, you get 22 out of them, but you guys end up committing 19?
Yeah, we turned the ball over way too much, and I had 2 bad ones. But we got to be strong with the ball. We knew they were going to pressure us, and I guess it's good. You turn the ball over in a win, and it doesn't end up costing you the game, but it's definitely something we can learn from. We knew going in, like I said, but we didn't do a good enough job taking care of the ball, weren't strong enough with the ball, and get back to work at practice and try to cut that number down.
And what'd you say to KJ there once he was down?
I was just hoping that the best for him for sure, but I just wanted to really see him get up. That was the biggest thing, just get up and let our trainer work on you and try to get back out here if possible. So.
Wait for coach to say what the extent is, but just what does he mean to this team, and what will, how you guys have to adjust if he's out even for a little while?
I think KJ he's like our quiet assassin. He might be real quiet, but his energy and his presence is big time for us, especially on the defensive end, his length, and it is his versatility that he has to guard 1 through 5, and just how he is as a person, just, you know what I mean, just always being there, good job here, good job there. Even if he's not having the biggest game offensively, he's doing a lot of big things for us defensively that helps us out.
Brandon, what will this next one mean for you? I know it's a different coaching staff and whatnot. It's not on campus.
Yeah, obviously it's gonna feel weird to see that jersey on the other team's chest, but I mean, it'll be fun to see some of the guys I know. It's always fun playing against guys you grew up with or spent the last 4 years with. But at the end of the day, we got to prepare, and you treat it like another game. It may feel a little weird, but at the end of the day, it's another game, a big game for us. We need to get better, keep developing, and then once they compete for all 40 minutes, then say what's up and hope everyone's doing well.
Sure.
You guys obviously are happy you won, but it feels like there's a little bit of disappointment maybe in the execution of an 18-point win. Just, I guess, what does that say to the standard and maybe the potential this team does have if you get to that level?
I mean, certainly the standard's higher than what we did tonight. Rebounding was not to our standard. We talked about a lot going in and weren't able to come through on the game plan. So that's on us. There's nothing the coaching staff can do about that. That's on the 5 guys on the court at one time. Got to play harder, got to box out and go get the ball.
Yeah.
Turnovers, like you guys said, is another thing we can control a little bit better. It's not always going to be perfect, but we certainly got to take care of the ball better. But like you said, there's a standard with Oregon basketball and the standard that coach sets, and we didn't live up to that tonight. We know, all of us know, coaches know, we got to play better than that.
Yeah.
And we're back to work in practice and try to tighten that up.
Yeah. And credit to them, too. They came in here and had a good game plan. They play very hard. It's a different type of defense. And just credit to them and their coaching staff also. They came in here prepared, ready to play.